afternoon and welcome to Marie's Kitchen. Tonight we are making fajitas, but we're using the air fryer. Chicken fajitas, that is. And we're using the air fryer. This is also simple and it's delicious and it's also better the next day. As a matter of fact, I'm fixing this evening, but we'll probably eat it tomorrow evening. I'll put one together in this video to let you see how we put it together. But this is going to be for tomorrow's dinner. So I've got 4 large chicken breasts, and I cut all the, let me get a trash bowl over here. I cut all the fat off of it. This is boneless and skinless chicken breast.
Let me move your towel out of your way.
And then what I want to do is I'm just going to cut it up. And I don't want very thick pieces because if they're thick, it'll take longer to cook in the air fryer. And you definitely want to make sure that they do get done.
And we're not worried about the onions being on the same board because it's all going to all cook together.
Yes.
So the cross-contamination is not going to be a problem.
But I just cut them up to about like that. And I'm going to put them over here in my bowl. And you can cut them all different shapes and sizes. Like I say, you just don't want real thick chicken because we're doing this in the air fryer and you do want it to get done.
In the air fryer, usually you need to, preheat it, and it helps cook it faster.
Yes. But I'm going to finish cutting up this and then we'll get back with you.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys, but I was not filming the whole time, so we're going to start off where we're at right here. All right, what have we already been?
I've got my chicken breast chopped up and put in the bowl. I like Taco Bell's taco seasoning, but this is all that I had, so I used 2 packs of this. And I just put it down in my bowl. And then I'm going to use olive oil. I prefer olive oil. I don't think I'd use anything but olive oil with this. But you can use whatever you prefer. And that'll just get your chicken moist to where the seasoning will adhere to the chicken. I've got onion powder. And like I say, you can just, however much your family likes. I've got garlic powder. Then we've got coarse salt. Normally I wear gloves and I just use my fingers to work this chicken, but my granddaughter likes playing with my gloves and I'm out. So my spurtle is going to have to be suffice for this. But using your hands would make it a whole lot easier. Because you want your chicken wet from the olive oil.
We do have some bigger gloves back there if you want me to put some on my hand to do it.
Just want to make sure all of it's coated good. You don't want a whole lot on one, you want it all.
You want me to do that?
No, I'll just
yeah.
Tough
it out.
Because down in the bottom, you definitely want to get that taco seasoning wet with your chicken, or you want to get globs of. Okay. Now, let me get my air fryer.
You want to wash your hands out?
Right now.
Okay. Oh, you're fixing to put it all. Fixing to use it again anyway.
This is my air fryer. And if you've got time, you can let this sit in the fridge for a little bit and let all that spice soak in more to your chicken. And that would make it a lot better. But we don't have time tonight because we're doing it this way. So let me wash my hands. And for me, when I cook, it's hard for me to measure, and it's hard for me to set times and temps. So, I'm going to try, we're going to go over here and put it in my thing. We're going to do air fry. We're going to go up to 400. And I say probably let's do 14 for right now. And the reason I say 14, we want to make sure that the chicken gets done. And then before it gets completely done, we're going to put our peppers and onion on top. Because if you put them in now, they'll get too soft.
So after 14 minutes, you'll put the peppers
Right.
and stuff in.
And in between time, I do pull out and shake my chicken to just move it around in there. So we will be back. Okay, it's been 14 minutes.
Smelling good.
I'm going to put it in for about 5 more minutes. And then I'm going to pull it out and put my onions and vegetables in. Put it in there. And the temp. And start.
Tell them about your air fryer there. About how easy it is to clean.
I like this air fryer. I had one of the older models that everything was up in here and you had to figure it out. But this one, I liked it for one thing. It went better with my kitchen. But I love the easy clean of this one because you just pull this out and you pull that inner tray out and wash it, and then you can wash this really good. So your air fryer stays clean all the time. The other one, the basket, had holes in it and it was very hard to keep clean.
And it's beautiful by Drew Barrymore.
Yes, I do. I'm not promoting Drew Barrymore by no means, but I do recommend this air fryer. As a matter of fact, I bought my daughter one for Christmas. I liked it so well.
And it's not sponsored. So.
No, it's not. I've taken it out and I'm stirring it up because your top will sort of dry out in the air fryer. So you just want to give it a good stir. Flip it over from the bottom. And as you can see, the chicken still isn't done. It's been 10 minutes. So I'm going to put it back in there for 5 more. And I'm going to check my chicken. And once my chicken's done, that's when I'm going to put my onions and peppers in. Because like I say, it doesn't take long to get those cooked in the air fryer. But right now, I just want to make sure my chicken is done. And we'll be back with you. Okay, my chicken is done. So I'm going to add, I've taken 2 onions. I just used 1 white onion. We like onions. That's why I use so many. Because once they cook down to barely any. So that's why I use 2. And then I had this red one for color that I thought I'd add in here. Because this is all, it's very pretty, the colors and stuff. So, just trying to break loose these onions.
Guys, it's right here at the beginning of the new year. And we just want to wish everybody a happy new year and thank you guys for watching. And we hope to have a lot more content this year for you guys.
And there's my yellow pepper. I use two
yellow ones.
And I did not have any green, but you could use green. To me, the green is a little bit strong for me, so that's why I didn't use green. And then this, I like red, but I didn't have red, but this is orange. And each one of these colored peppers, to me, they have a different taste.
To me, the yellow's sweeter.
They're milder than the green. Now, I would have been okay maybe putting one green in here, but they are.
Tell you what, might want to cut that little bit off there too.
I don't like big chunks of pepper. I know this probably looks like a
hot mess
right now. You just have to trust the process. Okay, so that's what we have. So what we're going to do, we're going to come over here, and I'm going to set it on 10, just because it's packed in there pretty tight, on 400. And we'll be back. Okay. We've got our chicken done, and this is what it'll look like. All your little vegetables and stuff. I've got an iron skillet, and I sprayed it with this olive oil. And what I do now is I take my fajita wrap. Thank you. And I'm going to brown it a little bit on this side. Then I'm going to flip it over and brown a little bit on that side. And then I'm just going to fill her up. I've got some pico de gallo here. I made this. It'll be in a future video, so make sure you watch it. And then I've got some Mexican cheese. And we like this stuff from Walmart. It's black bean and corn salsa. That's very good. And then, of course, your sour cream.
And guys, if this video is already out, I'll have it tagged in this video also.
And this is just what we like on ours. But my oldest granddaughter, she doesn't like all this stuff. So what she likes for me to do is we brown this, and then we put. She really wants me to pick out the chicken, just only chicken, and put in hers, and put cheese on it. And just make her a cheese and chicken fajita. You can do that too.
So what you're saying is you spoil your oldest granddaughter just like you spoil your youngest.
Maybe a little. But you'll see it starting to bubble. And that's when you know that it's ready to flip. I'll cut this down a little bit because I do not want it to burn. And what I do is, like I say, this is simple. I wing it. I use this plate as a press. And I'll show you shortly what I mean by that. Okay. Now, we're going to put it together. I'm going to cut this down a little bit. We're going to put it together. And what I do, I just take my sour cream. Try to spread it out. Get the chicken in there. cheese. And pico. This is the fun part. You're going to cram all that in there and hold it like that and smash it.
And hear all that sizzling goodness.
And that's that. Now I'll put a little bit of weight on it.
And what you're hearing is all them flavors saying, yes, we're good.
And when I flip it up so that I try to keep all the goodness in there. And what this does, this makes it very crispy on the outside. I'm going to cut that off. Take my fish off, put it on out of my way. Get my plate. And that is how you make a chicken fajita.
And we will be back with the first bite. Alrighty, everybody, here we are. We got the fajitas. We're fixing to do the first bite. We got the homemade pico that we got a video of coming up. We got some sour cream, and we got the fajitas. And I am fixing to bite into the big old piece of chicken I see right there. Swoop up a little bit of the pico. Big bite. 10 out of 10. That was delicious. The cook is back there laughing behind the camera. I don't know what I did, but guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified for the next time that we go. I was going to say go live, but we don't go live. But the next time we have a video. Till then, keep cooking.
If you're hungry, you can come eat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you